everyone. I'm your host, LJ Thomas. Thank you so much for joining us on Purely Positive today. Today, our Purely Positive person is Leroy Moore of Krip-Hop Nation. Thank you so much for joining us, Leroy. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good in here in Berkeley, California. So yeah, I'm doing good.
Great. It's a little nippy over here, but probably not so over there because you're in the sunny state.
Yeah. So far it's sunny this morning.
Great. Now, do me a favor. Explain to me what Krip-Hop Nation is. K-R-I-P Hop Nation. Explain to me what that is.
Yes, thank you. Krip-Hop Nation started 10 years ago. We are an international network. So it's a network, it's not a nonprofit. It's a network of musicians and activists with disabilities from around the world. So it started 10 years ago. The reason why we started because we saw that in hip hop, in like mainstream hip hop, there was no disability mentioned and no really activism around disability in hip hop.
Okay.
So that's why we started Krip-Hop Nation.
Okay. So what kinds of things, I heard you say that you're musicians and artists. So in this particular platform, in this network, what kinds of things do you all do?
Oh, we do a lot of education around disability in hip hop. For example, if you know 50 Cent, the rapper,
Right.
he has been in hot water a lot of times mocking people with disabilities. So we bring that up, we bring up the history of disabled musicians in music going back to the blues and coming forward today. So, disability has always been in music, and we discuss about the ableism in hip hop. So we know about racism, we know about sexism, but ableism against disabled hip hop artists. So we discuss about that. We also do international work. We are international. So we got chapters in Africa, UK, Brazil. We just got back from South Africa last December. We did a whole tour in South Africa interviewing hip hop artists and artists in general with disabilities and that are deaf all around South Africa. So yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so wow. You're working with people around the world who have disabilities and who are hip hop artists and musicians. And then you're bringing awareness to that. So, speaking to that particular platform, your activism, what kinds of things do you do to bring awareness to the issue of there not being as much diversity in relationship to hip hop artists?
Yeah, for example, our first conference in 2009, we did a conference at UC Berkeley right here in Berkeley, California, and we called it Homo Hip Hop and Crip Hip Hop. So we brought together queer, transgender hip hop artists with disabled hip hop artists, and we discussed, the barriers on hip hop and how both communities have almost the same history when it comes to hip hop. Discrimination, being left out. So that was our first conference, back in 2009.
Okay.
We also put out CDs. We put out our 10th anniversary CD earlier this year. And it has 25 songs. It also has DMC from Ron DMC.
Okay.
Because he has a mental health disability, so he agreed to be on the CD. So yeah, so we do a lot of things. We do a lot of education advocacy. For example, in Africa, in Uganda, Krip-Hop with this journalist in Uganda helped raise funds for a single father that has two disabled daughters. So we raised funds for their wheelchairs, and we got back on the wagon and raised more funds to cover their first 2 years of schooling.
Oh, that's
So
great.
so we do a lot of advocacy that doesn't have anything to do with hip hop, but has a lot of things to do with disability.
Great. That's great. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know about Krip-Hop Nation until a mutual associate of ours, Jules, told me about Krip-Hop Nation. And ever since then, I've been so interested in what you guys do. And I just felt like this was something that people needed to know about, because most people don't think about people who are disabled wanting to do hip hop, but it's music. I mean, it's something that everybody loves, generally loves music. And the fact that just because you're disabled, that doesn't mean that you can't have that platform if you choose to do hip hop, whether it's writing hooks or spitting verse or playing instruments. No matter what it is, it's still possible for you to do all of it.
Exactly. We have Ray Charles, we have Stevie Wonder, and of course, hip hop is it should be more hip hop artists with disabilities.
Right. I have a disability, but I'm not a hip hop artist. We'll leave that singing and all that other stuff to somebody else. Now, I know that you have a talent as well. I know that you do poetry, so I'm going to ask you to do a little bit of that later on, okay?
Okay.
I want to find out more about this 10th anniversary CD that you guys put out, where we can get it, and so forth and so on, okay?
Yeah. So it's a 10th anniversary CD, and like I said, it has about 25 songs. You can get it on cdbaby.com and just put in, 10th anniversary Krip-Hop. It should pop up. The CD came out earlier this year. We're also having chapters around the world do their own CDs. So we have a CD coming out from Germany soon.
Oh.
And Binky Wu is one of the really co-founders of Krip-Hop. So he has a chapter in Germany, and that CD is going to come out. Also, on the CD in South Africa, it's going to come out next year. So yeah, we got a lot of CDs coming out soon.
You guys are doing things. This is exciting. Wow.
Yeah, and we're doing it with no money, no backing. We're not a nonprofit. We don't get grants. So disabled people around the world are the poorest of the poor.
Right.
So it's kind of funny. Me and Keith Jones has this song called SSI Dollars. And we talk about, how we live on SSI dollars and how we do so much on SSI dollars. So, yeah.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm excited to hear what you guys have on that CD. 25 songs is a lot, first of all. That's a lot of music. I've watched the battles for Krip-Hop Nation. I've seen those on YouTube, and I've watched some interviews, and I am amazed at not necessarily the level of talent, but how pervasive the talent is. I was very surprised to see that there were so many people that are so involved, and I wanted to find out, how is it do you guys get people who want to be on the CDs or anything else? How do you go about getting people to participate?
So Krip-Hop has been on the internet since MySpace, so it's going back a while.
Right.
And well, first we did a 3-part radio series. I'm a journalist, so I used to do radio in the '90s and early 2000s. So we did a 3-part series on KPFA, and after the 3-part series, a lot of artists, got to me on MySpace and email me.
Oh.
And so since that time, we stay on, in the internet, on Facebook, on Twitter. A lot of people contact me on Facebook, because of people with disabilities are so poor.
Right.
We rely on, the internet to connect because, the travel industry is so, they're not accessible to us,
Right.
For example, we were planning to have a group of artists coming from the Congo. And we planned it and everything was going smoothly until their visa was rejected, so it's a privilege to travel because a lot of people can't travel in different countries.
Right. Okay. So wow. So basically, if a person comes to the Krip-Hop Nation page or your page on Facebook or hits you guys up on Twitter or the website, then they're going to be able to get in touch with you all. Now,
Yeah.
if I wanted to do something, for instance, if I wanted to have a fundraiser of some kind, how would I go about doing that?
Well, for example, the chapter in Germany has been doing that, like they're putting out their own T-shirts. So, for example, people get involved and people have to read the Krip-Hop mission statement and our goals and what we do. We have a mission statement that we don't put down other people in our songs. We do political songs. So if you agree with our politics, then then I'll let you go and do your stuff. Like the chapter in Germany, they're doing their own stuff. I can't be the boss of them because they're in Germany. So yeah, people do their own stuff. The artists in South Africa is really kicking butt. They're protesting, they're doing their own stuff, and they're bringing Krip-Hop to the mainstream. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much for giving me all that information. Now, for our viewers who would like to make sure that they are involved with you in your organization here in the United States, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you?
Well, the best way is through my email. So it's the Krip-Hop at gmail.com. No, Krip-Hop Nation at gmail.com.
Okay.
So Krip with a K, Krip-Hop Nation at gmail.com.
Okay.
And you can also get me on Facebook. I'm always on Facebook.
Yeah.
Leroy Moore, Krip-Hop Nation.
Okay. And of course, you have a website as well, correct?
Yeah, thank you. KripHopNation.com.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now, here comes the good part. This is the part where I would like for you to recite some poetry for me. Can you do that?
Okay, let me get one up.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll cite the SSI dollars.
Okay.
Okay, it's coming up. Okay. So life on SSI dollars, SSI dollars, SSI dollars. Life on SSI dollars. Is it the 4th of the month yet? Travel the world. You understand, girl? Waiting for my dollar ride. I can't hide. Life on SSI dollars. Ring, ring, answer the bling, bling. The 4th of the month, doing the dancing thing. Candlelight dinners. First week of the month. On the 15th, trying to get over that hump. Life on SSI dollars, SSI dollars, SSI dollars. Life on SSI dollars. Hey Macklemore, I'm Leroy Moore. SSI dollars buys a lot in thrift shop. This is real life, not no hip hop. Life on SSI dollars, SSI dollars, SSI dollars. Life on SSI dollars. I'm rich. Dave Chappelle said it. I put it in my mix. Ha ha ha. You think I'm funny? Sing with me. Life on SSI dollars, SSI dollars, SSI dollars. Life on SSI dollars. Is it the 4th of the month yet? Life on SSI dollars, SSI dollars, SSI dollars. Hey, is it the 4th of the month yet? Huh?
Wow. I like those lyrics. I like those lyrics. Cool. Very cool. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today, and for being a purely positive person. This has been a very informative and enlightening interview.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're quite welcome. And thank you everyone for joining us today. Please join us next time as we interview another purely positive person, and I'll be talking with you.